So what's going on? Yeah, my videos, they just keep shutting down. I did another half hour. I know you hear me come and complain. This one's really going to be short. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for any of this, and even if you put like, I don't get paid. But I need to know that you're watching, okay? And if there's something that you like or something that you hate, they're both good for me. All opposites are good. It's the in-between I probably have more trouble with. But everything grows from within between. Like I said, I'm going to do the rainbow. I just finished a whole cassette before in which they cut me out. I was going to describe the rainbow. They cut me out. I was going to describe the way an apple grows. They cut me out. So I'm going to explain to you in a rainbow how the beta world took over and how she took over and how the colors changed. Why the colors end up in the sky inside our world. So what goes on is because that's the electric in this world. We see what's in this world. That's the way it is. God shows us everything in this world, otherwise we wouldn't see it at all. The only thing you really don't see is the passage, which the only way out, right? You see, because the stem is in the apple comes in from the top. But if you look at the bottom of the apple, it has like little hairs at the bottom. There's no way out. But for man, that's his only way out. You see, either you burp and spit when you die, okay, or you, I think, excuse me for the language that I'm going to use, but if you fart, it's a way out. It's the last element decompressing everything. You no longer need the air valve inside of you. Gone. All the elements that made up who you are in that matrix, gone. You're now an inchworm, inching your way up to the heavens through the mist that declares the rainbow on a day of rain. The rain that falls from the sky, that neutralizes everything, that enters into everything, and the water itself becomes something else. The water grows inside the vegetables. The water goes inside of you and becomes part of you. And it goes in and it goes out. And the same water, they keep saying, is it the same water that keeps coming down from the sky? Oh, where do you think the water is? When there's bigger waters, maybe they melt an ice glacier in the sky and they dropped it on the earth. What other water is going on? So we recycle our own water. So if you don't take care of your own water, you ain't going to recycle yourself very well, are you? Because you are what you drink. You are what you think. The mind is wet, okay? It's been in the rain all its life, the mind. And the X-Man, who's the black man in a cape, okay? In all those movies where you see him wearing something over his head and he's creeping down, the X-Man's been rained on all his life. He's been pissed on and rained on. The Rain Man, the X-Man. Don't you see when you buy windshield washers, it shows X-Rain and X this and X that? It's all about the Rain Man. He's in your mind, the Rain Man. The wet mind, what moves around them, is what brings the current, the electricity, the information for the mind to work. If the mind has nothing to work with, it cannot work at all. If you don't use your mind for anything, you can't use your hands, because it's your hand, you're a mind that controls your hands and your feet. In fact, you know what's really funny? I wasn't even going to do a 5-minute video on this, but, you know, here you are. That's your body. That's it! You are nothing else. Everything else is an add-on. In fact, you're not even this, okay? Because in this design, this is the part of the design that you are. That's all you are. You're an inchworm, you're a jack, you're the extremities. God filled you in with red because we're the spirit with blood inside that blew us up. Okay, that's why. And the little spot of the heart up here, right up here in the core, that's where the stem comes out. And that's our mind. And then we have the branches, the 2 arms and the 2 legs. I'm thinking, who do the arms belong to? Usually they should belong to God. There's bows, L's and bows. L's means her, and bows are the bow ties. That's why you got bows from her. You got the bows from her, like a bow and arrow. Okay? You got the knee caps, starts with a K. One of the reasons the kneecap starts with a K, okay, is because you see the K? The K is actually made like this, which is the bottom part of your feet. Then they put the other part on the top. If you put them together, it ends up making a triangle like you see on the diamond cards. And that's how we're built. With the diamonds is on the cards is what brings the spirit matrix to us. It's the design of the matrix. Don't forget, it's all made of sticks and stones. Do I have something over here? I think I have something over here. Where is it? Okay, I misplaced it. But if you see it something like this, it's an O-ring. You have to hook up. It's like an island. If you see a straight line, it's like a boardwalk between the islands. Well, let's imagine it like this. You're at your house, your friend's at his house. You pick up the phone to call him, he picks up the phone to answer. You've now connected the islands. That's what the I is all about. The I, because it connects you, you're connected to one of the islands, because we're like an island inside ourselves, and inside is another island. And around the islands it sometimes rains heavy, right? And that's why the mind is always deranged. Anyways, 5 minutes is enough. I made a joke. It was my father's birthday today. So I said, Dad, did you see ELENIN in the sky today? Did you see this? Did you see the planet in the sky today while you were playing golf? He said, no. I said, why? You never hit a ball and said 4? You hit this ball into the sky. It's between you and the sun. When you play golf, it's this ball between you and the sun. So that reflects what? What does golf reflect? I got to go roll one up. Jamaica! Oh my God, I haven't brought this up in so long. The only way, no, not the only way. One of the ways to lift the mind up, okay, is ganja. Ganja is the way. Now, am I encouraging everybody to go smoke? No, because I'm in that world. I know what supports me. If you like to get out of the realm of this world and into that world, already you know there's another world. So once you know there's another world, we're smoking. Don't you see? If you're smoking and you're going somewhere else, then there is that other world, even if it only exists in your mind. For me, it exists in my mind and elsewhere because I'm able to connect. So whatever I connect has a connection that means something in my world. And if it connects with you, is it all the better for us? Well, if what I think is good and what you think I think is good and what he thinks I think is good, and we all start thinking it's good, eventually, when everybody else starts thinking it's good, we won't have to say, oh my God, I'm listening to this guy, what are my friends going to think? What do your friends have to think? All you have to do is mention my name, everybody runs and hides. Why do they run and hide? Because in hiding go seek, you look, right? And the only thing they're hiding from is they want me, shh, stop. It's stupid what you're doing. It's crazy what you're doing. Stop. I go, wait a second. This is a business for me. So they say, how much money did you make? I says, that's all that counts. We go to the bathroom to do our business, and I didn't get a dime, but I dropped something, okay? And I used toilet paper, and I brushed my teeth, and I didn't get a dime for any of that business. But because I'm transmitting an energy of light, of reality, of truth, from here and beyond to the past and into the future, it's a business, my friends. It's charitable. But one day, whatever comes in my way, Africa and all those places that need something, it's not the money that's going to save them. If we don't learn how to negotiate our understanding between each other and we can't communicate, it all falls back to the same thing. But the money will help to fill up the holes right now. Right on. Have a nice afternoon.